Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
A little over a month ago, violent storms ravaged our area. Downed trees and power lines left communities cleaning up for days. But now there's some help to pay for some of the damages. Valley News team's Molly Casey joins us with where the money's coming from and how it'll be spent.
That's right, Ryan. Minnesota Governor Mark Dayton is sending relief funds to Becker County to be used in rebuilding utilities and cleaning up damage that can still be seen a month later.
This is the worst storm I've ever encountered. There was downed power lines and trees blocking roads.
On July 11th, a strong thunderstorm hit near Floyd Lake in the Detroit Lakes Country Club. Winds gusted up to 100 miles an hour and left a path of disaster in its wake.
There's 3,500 people without electricity, some of them for up to 3 days.
Craig Fontaine is the Becker County Emergency Manager and said 16 different electric companies sent out trucks to repair or install temporary power lines. But Becker County needed more help.
The governor reviewed all the materials that had come into him, and he approved us for the state disaster relief.
The county was granted nearly $500,000 to pay for cleanup, repairs, and bills incurred during the initial storm response. But work still needed isn't simple. Uprooted tree trunks on the public golf course can't be removed until winter, and piles of debris need to be ground down. And some costs are left up to homeowners.
If I was talking to one guy, he had 4 trees to be removed. It was going to be about $10,000.
And while the county will need to come up with $125,000, the state disaster funding will be put to good use.
They're utilities, but they're funded by the residents. And if it didn't come from the state, it would be strictly coming out of our bills.
Fontaine says Becker County has up to 12 months to submit bills to the Minnesota State Disaster Relief Fund, but is hopeful most of the work will be done before winter.
So is the timeline realistic that it gets done before winter?
It's possible. They still have a lot of cleanup they have to do before winter actually hits, but they're thinking by about February they can at least get the tree stumps out. So hopefully they'll get it done before they get some snow.
Thanks for that report, Molly.
Of course.
A motorcyclist was injured after he hit a deer in rural Cass County. It happened just south of Erie after 1 o'clock when the driver struck a deer that was in the road. Police say there was a call for an airlift for the injured man, but that call was later canceled. The condition of the driver is currently unknown, and the crash is under investigation. And another accident, this one near Petersburg. A man trapped in his car for about an hour. 2 trucks were driving down Highway 2 Friday night when the driver in front, who was hauling a camper, began to turn. The pickup didn't react in time and slammed into the back of the camper. Rescue crews were able to free the driver and transport him to the hospital for treatment. No information has been released on the current condition of the driver, and the investigation is still ongoing. And a significant uptick in vehicle break-ins is causing the city of West Fargo to remind people to lock up their cars. Police say criminals are looking for easy-to-get-to valuables by not leaving your car running, locking your doors, shutting windows and sunroofs, and parking in well-lit areas you can avoid getting ripped off. Police also say if you install an anti-theft system, it'll act as a deterrent, but it could also make you eligible for insurance discounts. If you see something suspicious, you have to call your local law enforcement. It kills 10,000 people, costs the economy $44 billion, and will lead to 1 million arrests each year. That's driving while under the influence. In a new study released by Wallet Hub, they rank each state and how strict they are versus how lenient they are when it comes to DUI enforcement. They use 15 key metrics such as amount of fines and minimal jail time. Out of all 50 states and the District of Columbia, North Dakota ranked 47th in terms of how strict its laws were. Minnesota ranked 27th, and the most lenient state was South Dakota. Cops in Alexandria, Minnesota are expanding a search for a missing teenager. The BCA, FBI, and county agencies have joined the efforts to try and find Jasmine Block. Jasmine is 15 years old and has been missing since Tuesday. The other day, search parties looked in the woods near her house to find nothing. Police say they're following all leads that are reported and are wanting your help. She's described as 5'1", 110 pounds, and was last seen wearing a black and red pajama pants and an unknown top. She's a tan complexion, and if you see her or have any information on where Jasmine is, you should call the number you see on your screen. That number is 320-763-6631. And it was a soggy, cool day today for some in the valley, and some much needed rain is on the way. We head over, but how much rain we'll see, we're going to check in with our meteorologist. Justin, what's in store for us?
Yeah, thank you, Ryan, and good evening, everybody. Yeah, we have some rain moving through, mainly into the southern valley right now. The heaviest and steadiest rain from Fargo, I-94, points off to the south. We have a thunderstorm complex heading towards Sisseton, some moderate to heavy rain as we go through the next few hours, getting into the Fargo metro area and then eventually into Lakes Country. More thunderstorms again moving into Stutsman County and the Jamestown area, definitely where they need it the most. Temperatures into the mid-70s from Fargo out toward Bemidji, and a lot cooler where they saw the rain in the Jamestown area at 66 degrees right now. Into the Fargo area, we're going to cloud up with the rain moving through as we go through this evening. And when the rain comes in, temperatures will fall from the upper 60s into the lower 60s. Now, we are going to get a good shot of rain as we go through the rest of the weekend. And a nice day Monday before more rain chances by midweek. We'll have the details coming up later in the newscast.
Thanks, Justin. The fireworks show in West Fargo last night could be seen from miles away. Saturday saw the fiery conclusion to the Pyrotechnics Guild International Convention and Show. People all around West Fargo pulled over in their cars and watched the display from the comfort of their backyards. No word yet on when the next convention will be held at the fairgrounds. After nearly 4 years of work and $300 million spent, restoration work is ready for public viewing at the Minnesota State Capitol. Governor Mark Dayton, surrounded by legislators and family, cut the ribbon on the 3-day grand opening celebration that began Friday and continues through the weekend. Many areas of the Capitol have been restored to its 1905 opening day, including the rotunda and the building's trademark golden quadriga. That's the statue of the golden horses and the chariot. That's been returned outside. Guided tours are free and begin every half hour, lasting 45 minutes long. Those tours start today. And be aware, more road construction will be shutting down some streets in downtown Fargo. This coming Tuesday, 2nd Avenue North will be closed to traffic from the west of Roberts Alley to 7th Street North intersection. Crews are working on replacing a water main. Pedestrian traffic will remain open. The project is set to be completed by late October. Later on Valley News Live at 6, many injured and at least one dead as violence erupts at a political rally in Charlottesville.
And we saw a high of 79 today in Fargo, but the rain is about 5 inches below normal for the year. We hope to take a chunk out of that as we go through the weekend. Details coming up.